This is the light in this dark world. Today, I'm just going to talk about this convoy that's been going on and that has been trending. This convoy has started in Canada. It all started because the Canadian Prime Minister wanted mandatory, vax, and the truck drivers weren't happy, so they all had a convoy to Ottawa, Ontario. Then I find this very interesting. It all started in Canada, then it spread to Australia. Okay? Then from Australia it spread to America. Okay, and now it's spreading worldwide. This whole convoy. You know, um, I find it very interesting just how many trucks and just how this convoy has spread rapidly. I find it suspicious, you know what I mean? Although I support this, okay? This convoy, and I don't think this vax should be mandatory. But, I was just thinking to myself, I mean, why can't Christians, right? Why can't they have a convoy against sin? Why can't Christians have a convoy against abortion? Against these pride parades? Against Drag Queen Story Hour? Why can't Christians have a convoy against the persecution that's been going on in the world? This whole convoy, it has been predicted, and the Bible does talk about the uprisings of the people. As I'll give you some scripture. Luke 21:9, verse 9 says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by." You see a lot of uprisings of the people, wars and rumors of wars. Yes, you do have the truck convoy. You got that tension between China and the US, Ukraine and Russia. Okay? While saying that, I go back onto the convoy. There's also an emergence of technology. Okay? Elon Musk has literally funded, I don't know, millions and millions of dollars into driverless trucks. Okay? And these driverless trucks are going to ultimately take these truckies' jobs. You need to see it to believe it. And I'll play you this clip to wake people up to reality. I find it very interesting that Elon Musk is supporting the protest, the people protesting, and Elon Musk just call them fascists and lies. Cartoonists is just their shield. It's very interesting that even Joe Rogan on Twitter, you know what I mean, is supporting this man Elon Musk. He has Tesla and other things. Okay? It's time for me to talk about. I'm just gonna play you the clip which I got from a call for an uprising. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it from here. Okay, just want to have. I just also just want to mention that this whole truckie convoy, because there's lots of food shortages, and I know that ETT End Time Teachers, he has been reporting these food shortages that have been going on, and they've been going on and off since a year ago. and he filmed it. People are right now. There was actually food shortages. Okay, I'm just gonna mention this before this truck convoy. Now, before they unleash these driverless trucks, which will appease the bosses, okay, they're going to blame this truck convoy on a food shortage, even though that is actually not true. Okay, it's not true at all. The food shortage is to do with the lack of jobs. Okay, and many other factors, because in the Western, and also the COVID restrictions, like the travel bans, like they can't have foreigners to come, for an example, my country, Australia, to pick the fruit because it's cheap labour. Since the whole nation's locked down, no one can get in my country or even America. And even though that's actually to do with the Great Reset, which all leads up to the 2030 Agenda 2030. Okay? Now I'm going to play you this clip, a clip that I got from a call from Uprising. I'm just going to play out 7 minutes and 25 seconds for you. Okay, let's see if people can hear it.
It's to do with people losing jobs and being replaced by machines. And here again is Good Morning America, or one of these stupid shows talking about the solution for this problem. And just like I said, problem, reaction, solution.
Imagine looking in your rearview mirror and seeing this.
I just want to let people know this is coming straight out of these Freemason controlled NWO news media companies. News media corporations are run by Freemasons. This is coming out of their mouths. I'm not making stuff up. Okay, this is literally coming out of their mouths. This is from, like what a call from Uprising said, from Good Morning Australia. And yes, I'll commence the playing of the clip.
Yes, 70,000-pound 18-wheeler behind you without anyone at the wheel. Well, we are pretty much there, because this truck is driving itself. Aurora Innovation already has autonomous trucks like this one cruising the highway, just with a babysitter at the wheel.
At Aurora, we're building self-driving technology.
Sensors track what's going on around the truck, and an onboard computer not only drives, it does so as politely as possible so it won't freak out anyone else on the road.
It's a combination of hardware, software, and data services that allows us essentially operate vehicles autonomously.
These trucks all share a common robot brain, and that brain has driven 5 million real-world miles. Every time one truck drives, they all get smarter.
So it really understands the world based on all of the experiences that it's been through.
So whatever we're likely to see, I was going to say bump into, that's not the right word.
No.
Will be, in theory, something that it has encountered either in the real world or in simulation.
Or something similar, right? And so it knows how to handle that situation because it's encountered it before.
For the moment, 2 experienced drivers are part of every ride. He watches the road while she watches the software and describes what's coming next.
She's watching how the Aurora driver is perceiving the world and how it's making decisions. And she's keeping him updated on it constantly.
We drove a few miles between Dallas and Houston, a run that these trucks just began making for FedEx. And by the end of 2023, the company says they won't have anyone inside. But while this is cool technology, it's really a reflection of a labor issue. The trucking industry predicts a shortage of 160,000 truck drivers by the year 2030. Labor experts say it's not a lack of willing drivers. They blame deregulation in the 1980s, which turned steady trucking jobs into contractor work with lower wages and tougher working conditions.
I think it's probably not the job you want to go into 40 years from now.
Robotic trucks could eventually spell the end of traditional trucking jobs. Is a self-driving truck tremendously less expensive than training up a human driver?
We don't really think about it that way. We think about the value that it gets to bring to the market. The Aurora driver is going to be able to drive for 20 hours a day.
Basically, until the gas runs out.
Until the gas runs out.
The implications of technology like this go on and on. It could help solve our supply chain issues. It might end one whole human occupation while creating a new one for a lucky few. And soon enough, one lane of your nearest highway may be an endless wall of robot trucks.
So that's how this works, right? Problem, reaction, solution. The solution will end up being robot trucks, right? Then they'll say, well, what about the people who have to unload the trucks? Well, there's plenty of machines, I'm sure, ready to do that, because most of these machines are ready to do labor, physical labor.
Yes. This is what's happening, okay? And like what a call for an uprising said, what about people unloading these robotic trucks? Look, they already got the technology. And this all ties up, and it's all leading up to a beast system. Okay? A technocratic beast system. Okay? Look, they have quantum computers that are as big as black boxes, the size of your wardrobe. And they have a heartbeat. And these quantum chips, right? They're cooled down to absolute zero. Then got CERN, that big particle collider. There's been people admitting that they're opening up portals to other dimensions, they say, even though it's just opening up portals to demons, to demonic realms. I tell you what, 100 years ago, this stuff wouldn't even happen. These people wouldn't have a voice. But now, because society has fallen so far from God, so far from Yahushua, unfortunately these things have to come to pass, which is part of the Bible prophecy. And then how it does tie up to the mark of the beast, as I will bring up Revelations 13. And, you know, this is what Revelations 13 says. And look, it talks about the beast system. I'll start on verse... Great, okay. Start off verse 12. And if doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven unto earth in the sight of man, and deceiveth that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Interesting. It's like what the Sophia the robot. Don't know if anyone has heard of Sophia the robot. That robot said, "Oh, I can't wait to conquer the world. I'm telling you, robots are going to rule the world. This is what people should wake up to." It's like what these Freemasons, the whole Freemason religion, cult, it's all about man worship. It's all about the enlightenment, the enlightened ones. Look what these occult do. You know what I mean? People are going to make an image. I don't know whether people have heard of demon possession. Objects can be demon possessed. Okay. And this is proof. And this is Revelations 13:15. And I'll read it again. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, then we come to the mark of the beast. And he calleth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bondage, to receive the mark on their right hand and on or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell that he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. He is wisdom, that he have understanding count the number of the beast, for is the number of man, and his name is 666. Okay, this is the mark of the beast. Then there will be also a time, and I'll give you a preset. Okay, and this is Revelations 9 verses 6. Okay, and in those days, okay, I'll see if I can highlight it. Here he is. I've highlighted it. And in those days, men shall seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. There will be days where you cannot seek death. I know men will die, wanted to die, because this will be the time period. This is the preset of the mark of the beast, right? It's also the emergence of technology like the metaverse. Okay? Like I'm telling you, you need to crack open and read these verses for yourself. This is all being prophesied, and today you're seeing prophecies popping off like popcorn. Okay. There's going to be more restrictions. Who knows? There could be more or less restrictions when it comes to free speech and all that at the end of this convoy. But it is all leading up to a beast system. Eventually, people, these truckies, everyone will have to merge with machines. We have to be cyborgs. And it's unnatural. And it says in those days, they shall seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die. See, people will desire to die because it's unnatural for humans to merge with machines. And death shall flee from them. And that'll be their end. We're heading to that time, people. It's time to wake up. Okay? Really is time to wake up. Anyway, that's it for today. Okay, just want to let everybody know, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know this is my second YouTube channel. My third YouTube channel got terminated over a video. My first YouTube channel got deleted. So this is my second YouTube channel. This is what I currently use now. Okay. Also, please get SocialCross, which is a great Christian social media made by Christians for Christians to use. You can use this site as long as you're not promoting sin. I'm also using the Brave browser too up here. Please get Brave browser. Also, this is my Patreon. Please follow me on Patreon. Also, this is my Rumble. Please subscribe to my Rumble, where I do stuff on Rumble, stuff and content that you cannot get from anywhere else, which YouTube likes to censor. Also, this is my daily motions, which is actually lasts quite a while actually. Like, I had this like since 2004. No, not 2004. Sorry, actually 4 years ago. Actually up to 5 years ago. It's amazing how quick time goes by. This is almost also my BitChute. Okay, make sure to follow me on there. I know I don't have any videos yet, but I am going to upload videos soon. Make sure to follow me there. This is my Twitter. Please follow me on my Twitter. Twitter is where I post all my videos. photos, tweet other people, and all that jazz. And this is my YouTube now. It's amazing that I got 128 fans. I remember my first channel had like up to 131 subscribers. Interesting that all of them like to, come onto now and follow me on now. Very interesting. Yet no one wants to. I don't know. Something going on with the censorship. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, may God bless you and your families. And please share this video everywhere. Like, share, and subscribe.